Hello, people. Happy Thursday. Do you like what I've done with the place? Could find that the most stock images of all stock images of a movie theater that is the most suitable? I don't know. I don't even know if this is a suitable stream or if I can call this a suitable film. The day the internet died. Okay. What, this? I'm just celebrating a classic man with classic films. Well, one of the films, and his very first film. Welcome to movie night, the very first movie night on the Hi, my name is Dan Live channel. We are going to be watching, as the title says, a classic. Now, if you don't know who Neil Breen is, if you've never watched a Neil Breen film, I don't really know how to describe it. I really don't. It's like, it's just one of those things you can't really describe until you see it. It's just one of those things. It's just, whenever someone wants to get to know me and my movie taste, I always sit them down and go, have you ever watched a Neil Breen film? And I know if they haven't, and they're missing out on life. What about routine? We will do routine. Routine is still happening. I just didn't put it in the title, but I will change the title when we do play it. Double Down is about I think it's 90 minutes long. It's an hour and a half, which I think is not his shortest, but it's like it's definitely shorter than the last one that me and Penn, oh, there she is, hi Penn, that me and Penn saw. I think the one me and Penn saw, his last film, which was in an actual fucking movie theater, a premiere, a UK premiere, it felt like it was about 2 hours. But, and also that one was, that's basically down the lower end of the current Neil. Basically, old Neil Breen and new Neil Breen are two different entities. Old Neil Breen is almost, you would probably say, is a humble filmmaker who just wanted to make some films about love and the government. I don't want to spoil too much, but basic love and the government. And then when you get down, which we will probably get to at some point, you know, I'm not going to do a Neil Breen movie night every single month, but we will get eventually down to the very end. Start with his first film and get to the, you know, the latest and greatest. And he's meant to release a new one this year as well. You'll notice that Neil Breen goes from like humble everyday man to, I've got some money now, so I'm going to buy myself a green screen. Before green screen, after. Yeah, exactly. Yes. What was the term that we coined for his Breen screen? His latest films are Breen screen because he basically got some money and he bought a pretty big Breen screen. We just call it Breen screen there. And he just made the entire films. This is later down the line. He just ends up making all the films with a Breen screen. To the point where the last film that me and Penny watched, the entirety of the film, I'm pretty certain, like 99.9% of the film was done on a Breen screen. And it does something to your eyes that I've never seen any film do, to the point where I felt like I had a headache or an aneurysm. So I don't know if I like his new direction because I feel like he's relying on the Breen screen a bit too much. But his older films, they've got like a humble beginning to them. They're classics in my eyes. They're absolutely correct. Yes, Breen screen headache. That's it. Yeah. His next purchase is an AI. I mean, it could be. What was the... Sorry, I missed your question. Are we going to watch... I think it says, are we going to watch The Room? I don't know. I feel like everyone's seen The Room. We're going to do movie night. I don't know if it's going to be every month, or it might be every other month, like every 2 months, basically. But yeah, I think the idea with it is to try go for. Obviously, I can't play Hollywood blockbusters, obviously, but there are a select few that will be fine to play on Twitch as long as I am commentating over it. Not the whole time, but obviously, you know, as long as it's not me just replaying the entire film on Twitch, I should be fine. We'll find out. This could be a test. See how many fucking copyright strikes I get by Neil Breen through this one. Bad Biology is on Prime, so you can watch it on Twitch. No, not Bad Biology. No. I can't put myself through that. No. I can't put anyone through Bad Biology. It was just too much. There's a YouTube channel called Cult Cinema Classics, and they have older movies and B movies. Yeah, stuff like that. I mean, anything that's older movies, cult classics, things like that should be fine. It's less likely of them being a problem than, you know, if you ask me to put on Michael Bay's Transformers, you know, things like that. But we're looking, I think, for movie night to have good bad films, as in this one in particular. Good bad films. Anything weird and unusual. I think I just want something that is gonna be like it's a weird one, or it's a cult classic, but definitely something that's like weird or funny, but in a sense that it's not meant to be funny in some cases. So yeah, we're looking for stuff like that. That is possible. I think I think I said I'll try and I think I said last time I was going to try and do, which I haven't done yet, my apologies, is have a section on the Discord that basically just has movie suggestions. And if anyone finds anything, and a lot of them, as you said, like there's a YouTube channel with like Cult Cinema Classics. If you find anything on YouTube that is like full films and all that, you can stick it on there. I need to remember to do that. But yeah, old films, old funny films, weird, bit out there kind of films, strange things. I don't mind any of those things. Anything that could be an interesting watch and an interesting commentary over. Let's put it that way. It's the best way to put it. Yeah, that's what we're going for. We could watch very old movies that have become public heritage, like Metropolis. Not the you know what? I want to really watch the new one. I know it's been like heavily panned, but I really, and it's like 3 hours long or something. But yeah, I guess we watch the original. Maybe. That's old enough now, isn't it? That's like 1930? 40, I want to say. I ended up watching it. Like, I watched like a quite a bit of the start of it, I think. The 1920s? Is it go that far back? It's like very old. Yeah, because they were using like it's something like 30s or 40s. Yeah, so it could be 20s, but they were using like early special effects almost, like at that time for that film. So it'd be interesting to go back and watch it and see, I guess, for like how it looked and stuff. But like, you know, that one's very much like a visual thing, I think. But yeah, yeah, there's plenty we can choose. But yeah, I'll probably set up a thing on Discord just so we have like a place to submit things from the Speakeasy. Yes, I don't know if it's maybe Speakeasy does very well on Twitch, because if then you don't really need to hear the dialogue. Leo says 1927. Yeah, that probably is right. Yeah, it's like it's super old. There's one, oh no, it's not that old. Forgive me, forget it. There was one I was looking at that I forgot the name of, but It's about a guy who's playing chess with someone. And apparently it's a really, really good film, but I think it's from like 1930s. I can't remember the name, but yeah. It's meant to be like a classic as well, but either way, there's loads. I will end up putting something on the Twitch on the Discord, and then there'll be a place to submit stuff, and we can go from there with movie nights and all that kind of stuff. I am just going to set it up for anyone who's interested. Neil, the reason why we're streaming these, and back in the day, Neil would not like you streaming his films on Twitch, but he basically did a thing. When did he do this? I think was it 2022? 2022, right? Neil himself, it says by Neil Breen. I mean, it says by, like, it's the upload is there, but Neil's first 5 films are all on the Internet Archive, which is where we're streaming from. And I remember there was a quote by him saying that although he's proud of these first 5 films, he feels like he's a more accomplished filmmaker. So he wanted to release his old films on the internet to use, basically. He used to sell DVD copies of these films, I kid you not, in, I think, around 2017. You could go to his website and he would mail you a DVD copy. A DVD copy. A DVD copy of his films. Not Blu-ray, a DVD copy. And I think I end up spending money on his behind the scenes. When I was doing the podcast with Penn, he had like a special video that was 5 hours long, and I can't remember the name of it, but it was basically like a behind the scenes with Neil Breen, and he would teach you how to film make. That's a whole thing in of itself. Once you watch the films, then you watch that, then you're like, I need to know the genius of Neil Breen. And when he explains how he makes his films, it's like the most basic level stuff. And most of the time I think he talks about contracts, which he's very good at from what I learned from those videos. He does pay his people. Like, he's not dodgy. He actually is like a state agent. This is why he's originally had the money. He's originally a state agent, and he made like money from that, and then he used that money to fund his films. But he would always pay people. He would always have contracts. He'd always have catering. He would always have, whatever. You'll see in the credits of every one of his films as well the amount of stuff that he's in charge of. The credits is in itself is a feature. Is you just spot how many times you can see Neil Breen's name. Neil Breen's dude. Can't believe you upset him so he wouldn't come on a podcast. I didn't upset him. I didn't. I still have, if I log back into X or Twitter, I still have those messages I sent to him. He just said he wasn't interested, but then when I sent him the podcast, what would we call it? The reel him in, the podcast content message, basically. I didn't get a reply back. So either he didn't see it or whatever, but yeah. For Star Wars remake. Yeah, he does. Yes, he pays them. Yeah. He probably brings the sandwiches. I wouldn't like I don't know if it's Double Down. I think it might. I don't think it's Double Down. It might be. We'll find out in a minute. I can't remember. All the films just blend into one for me because I've watched all of them and multiple times. One of the films is The Tuna. If you remember The Tuna. I think it might be this film where he had cans of tuna. I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, I would imagine that that was for the catering as well. That was just like leftovers from the catering, and he used that as a movie prop. You sent him shitty messages when you were drunk. Your Honor, I would like to defend myself. I don't think I was drunk. I don't think that puts me in a good light, but I don't think the messages were that shitty. I don't remember what I said him, if I'm being honest. I might have to listen to that podcast episode again. I think on reflection I'll probably listen back to it now that it's been a while, and then and then analyze myself as a more mature man to see how much of a shit I was. I remember you being very mad at me. That's all I remember. So, you've been mad at me a couple of times over the years, but that one in particular, I remember you were being really mad at me for. So it must have been quite bad. But I don't think it was terrible. I wasn't calling him names or anything. I just was being very, like, dickish, I think. Rude, yeah. I was being rude, but, like, trying to be rude in a funny way, and maybe it didn't come off as funny. Maybe it came off funny to me. I don't know. I'm gonna have to listen back to the tapes. I'll have to listen back to the tapes. Maybe I'll do it. Hey, maybe we'll do it on stream. Maybe we'll do it after the film if I've got time. I do need to play routine though. We do have finished routine. We're right at the end of routine, so I don't know. I tell you what, Pen, if you remember the episode number, tell me what the episode number is when I did it. And then I might play a snippet of it after the film. And then I'll have a listen back live on Twitch. I'm going to play the old podcast. Hopefully I don't get a cease and desist from the Unusual Suspects. I hear they can be like that sometimes. And see if I was a dick about it. So I'll out myself out again on Twitch. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I need to get this film going. I need to watch some films. That's the whole point of this. Watch some fantastic films. I hope you got your popcorn ready and your laptops ready, because what you're about to see, if you have not seen a Neil Breen film, and if you've not seen Double Down in particular, Neil Breen's first ever film, it is a journey that we all take together. If you don't know what's going on, that's okay. None of us do. That's just part of the process. And what other piece of advice could I give during this? Will it all make sense in the end is probably going to be the number one question while you're watching it. Sort of. You're just going to have to wait and see. It depends. Some of the films do have a conclusion and some of them just don't. Or they just sort of end in the last 20 minutes. There's usually a big build-up where nothing happens and then it ends sometimes. But it's been a long time since I've seen Double Down. I think it might be 5 years now. It's a long time since I've watched it. Let me switch to our display for this evening. Hopefully I've set up the chat right for this one. I have. There we go. Right. We're ready to watch. No popcorn. Well, if you got laptop, there's going to be a lot of laptops. There's going to be a lot of laptops in this. So if you got your laptops out, you're already there. If you get your tuna cans, if you got tuna cans, that's going to be a meme at some point with this. I don't know. I'm trying to think of other Neil Breen. If you got your badges, if you got your military badges on your jacket, get them all out. You'll be ready to go. That stuff gets stuck in between the teeth and gums. Got ice cream instead. It's pistachio. That sounds very nice, actually. I do have like little kernels. I bought like a bag of kernels, just to make homemade popcorn. Because I don't trust microwave popcorn. Well, I don't like microwave popcorn. I don't like that bag shit you get with the popcorn already in it and you put it in the microwave and you hit 2 minutes. I fucking hate that shit. There's something weird about that I don't like. And apparently it's really, really unhealthy for you anyway. It takes 5 minutes to make your own popcorn and it's fantastic. And you can put as much salt on it as you want or sweeten it up or put as much butter on it. It's fantastic. Don't understand why people buy microwave popcorn. It doesn't make fucking sense to me. Anyway, that's a rant for another time. That's a rant for another time. It's time to watch the Breenius. Hopefully is this full volume? It will. I don't know how his audio mixing is going to be a questionable thing as well during this a long time. Double Down. Wait, before we start speaking. Double Down. Double Down. Where's my fucking... Neil Breen. I don't know. Does he credit anyone else in the start of this? I don't know if he does. I don't think he does. Neil Breen. Just no, okay, he doesn't. He doesn't. Just just Neil Breen. I didn't even I assumed because he never. Oh, there we go. There is more people in this than Neil, obviously, but he is the main guy. Written, directed, produced, starring Neil Breen. Anyone else, Neil? There are a few people in this. It's not just Neil. It's not just a one-man show. I promise. That is true. Microwave popcorn is less cleaning, but it's the taste, man. This is going to be a long-ass intro. His intros go on for fucking ages. Like, they go on for a long time. Here we go. First shot. First proper shot of the film. We introduce our character, Neil Breen.
My name is Aaron Brand. I always thought I was doing the right thing and preparing for life. I was the first in my class in college in computer science.
First in class.
I joined the military and became a fighter pilot.
He joined the military.
Many medals for distinguished service.
He won many medals. That's all you need to know. Now he's hiding in a fucking crack in the middle of the Nevada desert.
Between this world and the other.
He lives in the other world. Okay.
I'm now a covert agent, a mercenary for any nation that wants to control another.
Mercenary convert agent for any nation that wants to control, wants his help. So Neil Breen is amazing. He is the guy. He is the fucking A-team. One-man army. Look at him go. Wouldn't you want to hire him for your nation?
My life when I was 7.
He met love with life at 7.
We loved each other and we're getting married.
Get married. He's got a lot going on in his life. Look at him go.
I joined my country's secret strategic support branch of the Defense Intelligence Agency to fight terrorism around the world and became the best agent they ever had.
He's the best agent they ever had. I mean, you don't even need... You can already tell. You can already tell, obviously. Neil likes...
a way to control any computer or satellite the government had. The fact that I became so individually, electronically powerful scared my government as well as others. It was that power that caused them to assassinate my fiancée.
2 phones.
And break my heart forever.
2 phones. He needs 2 phones, 2 laptops, gloves.
It caused me to reevaluate what I was doing for my country. And that maybe
syringes
other countries would be interested in my services.
Do what he needs to do. I don't like syringes, so I don't think he does anything with them, but it's okay. Yep. This is a gear and a gun.
After all, I controlled access to the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency.
Definitely not stock footage.
Anything and everything. Even from my little simple, brilliant setup.
Brilliant. Brilliant setup. He does like to lavish his character with a lot of good tropes and also always gets the girl. It's kind of a theme with Neil Breen films a little bit. He's the greatest. He gives himself the role of the greatest individual in the world, pretty much. As it should be, obviously.
My girlfriend and I always wanted to have children, and now all of that's been taken away from me. I work as a freelance agent now for many countries, making millions of dollars on many various covert assignments. I've been giving away the money to children's support charities all over the world.
And he's giving money to charities. What a guy.
Schools,
and schools.
Support the evacuees of natural catastrophes all over the world.
What a guy.
Hurricanes.
Like hurricanes.
Like Katrina.
Like Katrina.
I can do better for them than most mismanaged and dishonest governments can.
Neil is just...
My orders from another country are to shut down the Las Vegas Strip for 2 months.
Fun fact, he does live... The reason why he filmed in the Nevada desert is because he lived in Vegas. and he filmed this entire film mostly in the desert, but there are parts of this film that are filmed in Las Vegas. He lives in Las Vegas. I don't think he does now, but he definitely did at the start.
I've received bio-electro-medical implants to assist me in carrying out my attacks.
Of course he did. But he's just your average everyday guy that's just the best, though. Like, there's...
As well as
if he didn't have this narration, you would just think it's a very just normal dude.
Escape the legal system.
Just hanging out in the desert, going for a hike.
And the fields are full of their bodies.
But he's burying bodies. He's got cybergenic, whatever the hell he's got going on. He's just buried that man over there. He's got a wife, kids, girlfriend. He's giving money to charity. He makes millions. Nations want him to be just to sort themselves out because governments can't. This shot goes on for way too long. Why does this go on for so long? I just realized.
I'm just a simple person.
It goes on for way too long. Way too long.
Family, contributing my knowledge to societies all over the world. Now that and love is gone forever.
Yes. This is still the intro, by the way. Yes!
I don't need much to live on anymore. I just eat tuna out of the can and live in the car.
There you go. Just tuna out of a can. This is the guy that nations pay millions. They pay millions to get his services. He's eating tuna out of a fucking can in the middle of the desert in a car.
Hell,
nearly killing himself.
The secret systems.
The secret system, sorry. Everything's secret. He's the greatest guy in the world. Eats tuna out of a fucking can.
I've been given this great power.
Yes.
But I'm so alone without the girl I love.
He scored the winning touchdown, I think. In Super Bowl. This, I don't know how long this intro is, but it does go on for a bit. Like he has to, all of these intros go on for so long. And then the film starts. We might be starting the film now. Do we get into the meat and potatoes? I think we do now.
Everything I need is always with me.
Kind of.
Satellite dishes, 5 laptops, 6 cell phones, and bioterror. There are very dangerous wars going on that will never end, no matter what anyone says, thinks, or does.
Or hires. Neil's not gonna fucking sort it out, so why are they hiring him? What is this setup? It's like he's trying to connect his fucking cable satellite up from the car. It's just I think this film came out in 2000. I want to say 2005. So I don't know if we were heavy on the satellite dishes then. I think we might have been, but not too sure.
I've let them all know that I've planted biological bombs.
Yes, and there's like stock footage at least once every 10 minutes or 5 minutes.
And release a biological attack on the population which will kill hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands. So he gets hired.
These attack systems will be activated if I do not send a coded computer satellite command to each of them every 3rd day. I've also secretly notified all the major news agencies of my plan.
And let him explain.
I've invented an invisible shield device using satellite lasers which I can hide objects in a small area so that I can stay in a location for some time without being found. I disappear. I become invisible. The force shield will cause death if an intruder gets too close.
Why didn't he credit that guy? That was the best performance I've seen of the entire film so far. Back in the laptops. Yeah, so there's a lot of laptop footage. And there's more in his other films as well.
Leaders of countries. I can contact leaders throughout the world.
On his Toshiba
I support our troops, but there's no way...
Intel Pentium 4 processors.
That's been shown by the results of the past few wars. The loss of military life and civilian life is senseless. Government leaders do not realize what modern warfare is truly about yet, or don't want to admit it. I can start and end wars through my electronic, satellite, and computer skills.
So I don't understand why they pay him if he's going on about how wars are oh, no.
Where am I?
Oh, monologue.
You're me.
If he could start and end wars but also say how bad war is, I think he's kind of contradicting himself a little bit, right? I don't know. Because half of the film is very preachy and the other half is I'm the greatest man in the world, but he's also like very preachy about powerful people. So because he eats tuna out of a fucking can, maybe that doesn't make him as bad as the politicians and the government, though. Because he's just your everyday normal man. That's probably where he's coming from. Like, I'm powerful, and I'm the greatest individual of all time. But I'm just like you, with my Mercedes and my satellites coming out of the boot of the car, and my tuna cans, and my 5 laptops, and my 3 phones. My millions of dollars I paid to charity. Why are we looking at a dam? Why are we hanging on this shot? Neil. Pacing. Something, please.
I specialize in bioterror missions throughout the world.
Yeah, we know.
I'm constantly developing new product.
Okay. Oh god, I remember now what this is. I remember what this is. It just came to me. Oh, I remember what this is. So, he's developed a weapon. And
test it now, here, before I place it in the entire lake.
And he's going to give it a test to see how it does. Let's see the results. Poor little fish. Five minutes later, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dead fish. 6 dead fish. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 7. Is it 7? It's 7. 7 dead fish. What a weapon of mass destruction. 7 entire fish dead. No spoilers, but podium? Oh, no, that's... I want to say that's Fateful Findings. That's the one with the sniper thing at the end, right? I think that's Fateful Findings. I can't remember, though. There's a thing on the end that's similar to that. It's all these endings are the same. They're all the same, anyway. I think the podium is Fateful Findings, though, which is my personal favorite Neil Breen film. I think that's his best one. That's his best work, 100%. Jesus Christ, stock footage. I think maybe Double Down might be going for a hike / stock footage the film with occasional laptops and phones and typing. But Fateful Findings is the love story one. It's the one with the shower scene, which is one of my favorite scenes of all time.
Come back to me.
Look, it's his first film. He was trying to... I don't even know what he's trying to do at this point. Like, I don't know where... The pacing's all over the place. I just don't know.
We met when we were 7, and it was love at first sight.
There they are.
We've loved each other since.
There's a young Neil Breen. Filmed yesterday. There they are. Here comes the love. It's always a love story in a Neil Breen.
And the girl I loved.
Yes, we get it. You're the same people. You don't have to show the same shot with the same clothes and everything. Oh my god, Neil. Neil, come on. You've already explained it in the narration. Yep, no, we know. That's you too. We get it. We the same exact spot that, and there you are again. We get it. Yes, Neil. You're the love of your life and you. Yep, we get it. You don't have to fucking explain it like that. How long are we into the film? 16 minutes. Oh my god. All right. It's fine. It's fine. Now the film starts. Now we get some storyline. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Still using that same shot, but it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's not a repeated shot. It's fine. His fucking pacing. I can't believe how unbelievably bad it is.
Error in the calculation.
At the start of this film.
Sector A07. Here is the correction.
The correction.
I can't leave you. I love you. I can't wait for the night to come again, so I can be with you again.
I've completely forgotten about the girl, and I don't know what the significance of her is. I don't know if she's dead. I can't remember. I really can't remember. Oh, we're in Las Vegas. Never mind. We've got a swimming pool. Never mind. Change the scenery. Let's go. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is the flashbacks, I think. This is... Yeah, the flower... Okay. This is where I have to be careful. I've got to be careful.
I love you. I love you.
Wait. Wait. I have to be careful here.
Yes.
Wait. I had a thing ready. Wait. I had a thing ready for censoring because there's a bit in this, especially with Neil's backside, that I can put my hand down. There's a thing in this with Neil's backside that does pop up that I completely forgot about. So I need to, wait a minute. I need to get like something to censor it. I need like Neil Breen's face. Hang on. Neil Breen. And that can be, Neil Breen's face can be the censor thing. No, let's go for, we need something bigger than that. Because I don't know how big his ass is in this. It's mostly his ass. I think that gets shown. But I'm not entirely sure. I think Penny, the last, when we watched it, or she did mention the possibility of maybe slightly a ball sack being in there. So I don't want to take any chances. We had it in the pod artwork. I from memory, there was a slight chance of ball sack being in there. But I don't know. I can't remember. Hang on. Let me just get this. This is my censor, bro. This is gonna be what censors everything. Oh no. All right. This face is going to be, so he's just gonna hang out here, right? Whenever I feel the need to bring him over, maybe I think that might be big enough. I think that might cover. Okay, whenever I feel the need to bring him over, secondary Neil, I'll drag him over. And then we'll bring him in, okay? But we'll continue with the risk of potential slight nudity. Okay.
Oh.
Be ready, Neil, just in case. Be ready. He's raring to go. Look at him go. Look at him get ready. I don't think there's any boob.
I'm so happy.
Just, like, go there just in case. Go there just in case. Yeah, hang out there. Ah! There you go! Wait! No! Cover. 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 Okay, go back.
We'll always be
Okay,
together.
no. You're fine.
I
Fine.
need to know that
He's hiding.
something extraordinary is possible.
Ah!
It is possible. It is possible. Anything's possible.
Ah! Oh no, she's dead. Cover her butt. Cover her butt. Cover her butt. She dead. She dead. She died. Oh no, she's dead. Ah! This is too risky. It's not full. It's she's wearing something. It's not. She's not fully naked. She's not fully naked. I've seen worse in video games. There's more There's more stuff going on in video games than some of the video games I play. This is the bit I'm worried about. All right, Neil, be ready. Wait, no, Neil, cover. They're going to the right. Neil. Okay, right. Stay there, Neil, just in case. Nah. Yeah. How long is this shot go? How long does this fucking scene go on for? It's gonna come back. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. I thought he cut back to it. I don't. Are we safe? I think we're safe.
Thank you for loving me.
Yeah, we're safe. We're safe. We're safe. We're safe. We made it through. We made it through.
We'll always be together. Even in death, we are together. Even in death.
This stream belongs in the pool, beaches, and not bikini.
When I'm awake.
There's more high definition nudity on Twitch at the moment than this. That's all I'm going to say is a statement on this. I forgot that there is. It took me. It gave me a flashback. I remember that scene in particular is the only one that's kind of a bit like, okay, I might have to cover some stuff up, but it's fine. We did it. It's fine. We never speak of that scene again on Twitch. Does anyone know what happened in the plot line? So he had a girl. Wait.
Can't forget her.
So he I shouldn't stop this because it will be here forever. He had a wife.
I'll forgive them for what they did to us.
Wife gets shot in the pool. He's now on the hunt for the people who shot his wife.
Changing my identity.
At the same time as being a #1 counter-terrorist, but also a terrorist himself. Because he's poisoning the water. There. Gotta change his number plate. Give him a second. We have to keep this whole entire footage in of him changing number plate. The whole thing. Obviously. He's reading magazines. What is the magazine? Can I just have a quick glance? Because I never actually seen what the magazine. What the fuck is the magazine? The Hender something, and I don't know what. Is that real? That looks like he's made. That looks like he's found a stock image and he's made that himself. Because that looks like very Neil Breen font, if I'm being honest. I don't know what he's called it though. I would like to know, just in the detail, movie detail. I'd like to know what he called that magazine. Magazine for great people like me. Magazine for the best of the best. Go into a toilet. I don't think this one needs any censoring. I don't think so. I don't think so. Famous last words. Before Twitch pulls the plug. There's been too many ass on this stream. Oh no, he gets changed. Because he's being followed. Remember that guy? In that little clip where you're kicking the boots? That might be Neil or might not. We don't know. He needs to hide. He's in hiding in the desert. And now he's going back to Las Vegas. I don't know. Then he's going to the place where people won't be able to find him, and then he's going to the place where everyone might be able to find him.
While you can.
Oh my god. I just remember what this is. It's loading for some reason. I just remember what this is. I remember this bit. Oh no, I remember this bit. Why is it loading? When he says this line.
Las Vegas, where anything goes. Enjoy it while you can.
Why is it loading? Has it just crashed? Oh, hang on. Yeah? I just got new internet. It's not the internet, it's loaded. There we go. Neil? What's wrong with your film? Maybe I have to refresh the page. Maybe I have to refresh the page. Is Internet Archive servers, when it comes to videos, not that good? Is the will of God? Oh no, it's working now. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good. The will of God. So why does it keep buffering? Stop for 2 seconds. Neil is gonna blow up. Basically, he's gonna blow up Las Vegas. Now this was a point of contention in the podcast where I was like, I don't know if he's the good guy or bad guy in the film. So we were. It's kind of implied that he's a good, like he says he like is a not necessarily a good guy, but he's like a cool guy that has everything and is very powerful and nations want him and stuff. And then he's gonna kill 7 fish, and then he's gonna go to Vegas and do a little bit of terrorism. Because someone told him to do it, I guess. So I don't really know who to root for here. It's sort of one of those films where you're like, who's the good guy?
I just arrived in town an hour ago. It's nice to be here working with the agency in another assignment. Although I can't be too careful. I'm not going in your office buildings. I know they're all bugged. Not to mention the skeletons that are in there.
We haven't located him yet, but he's very near. Very close. At the top of our list. He will kill anyone, anywhere, to advance their terrorist goals. He is planning something very big. Bigger than 9/11 or any of the other larger catastrophes we caught in time after 9/11. The public wasn't even aware of. This is chemical biological, the worst kind. It will take out half of Las Vegas Strip in 1 week.
Silently. No one's going to know.
Bigger than 9/11.
I'm always amazed at how governments all over the world are so concerned about nuclear missiles and nuclear bombs.
I love when he's talking to someone, it looks like he's not talking to someone when they do a close-up.
The reality is that chemical and biological weapons can be much more destructive to societies and economies.
Like if the character was situated here, right? And Neil was moving his head from left to right, or even if the character was here, or maybe he's looking out, anyone's watching, I guess. But like, it's like he's not even speaking to the guy face to face. What did he say? Well, he said the guy they're hunting, he's gonna do a bigger than 9/11 or any of the other instances after 9/11 that not the public know about. So he's got to stop him. But that also comes into question of, well, how is Neil going to stop this terrible person? Is he going to, you know, very silent assassin subdue him? Or has he got another plan? And then that's when the film becomes a bit confusing.
Nuclear weapons. They're cheap. They can be transported by anyone, anywhere.
Also, the sound mixing is awful.
They involve little scientific technology. They can be dispersed silently and discreetly without anyone knowing it. And the terrorists make a clean getaway.
I just hear bugs.
That's why the government focuses so much attention on nuclear weapons. They don't want the public to know the real danger is chemical and biological weapons of mass destruction. How can I help you? The other basic reality of modern warfare is that no
He's still going.
by air power
He's still
alone.
going. He hasn't stopped.
Technology has limitations to low technology.
How can I help you?
As advanced and stealthy as our modern weaponry may be, it can never defeat a nation's resolve to fight their war on the ground.
The guy's already left at this point. He's just gone. He's not there anymore. He's gone. Neil's just talking to the fucking wind at this point. He's not wrong about bioweapons. He can make some dangerous bugs and with knowledge and a fridge.
Counterintelligence agencies have not learned.
You know you're Neil Breen.
And probably never will. They need to prepare for, respond to, and recover from attacks. And they never will.
Shot goes on for way too long, honestly. The shots just go on for way too long. They should be cut like 10 seconds before they're actually cut. Maybe even 20 seconds before. It's Terminator. It's something like that, I would say. It definitely turns into weird, questionable decisions film. So, yeah. Here's Las Vegas in his non-stock footage version. It's definitely filmed on Neil's drone. Not from the tourist agency. He didn't get this video from the Las Vegas tourist agency. No, not at all. Still on a long shot. He still wants to show the stock footage to let you know. This is the thing with Neil Breen. He will show a shot, like with the kids and the girl, basically him and his wife, and when they were younger. He will not only narrate and explain it, but he will also show it to you and make sure you fucking understand that, no, that's me and the girl, that's us when we were young, because we're in the same clothes and we're in the same spot. And he wants to make sure that you know this is Las Vegas by having the entirety of the stock footage that the Las Vegas Tourist Association gave to him that they said you could use, or maybe he just used it. But he wants to make sure that you know that it's Las Vegas. Just in case you forgot, it's Las Vegas. Just in case we're not aware, it's still Las Vegas. The music is very similar. It is a little bit. It is a little bit. That is a bit weird. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It is actually quite Terminator film. I don't know how you describe the music. Like long. It's quite not chilled, but it's like, yeah, it's got that kind of droney aspect to it. Try and go back 30 seconds. No, because it just show the whole entire Las Vegas. Look, and replay what? But listen to the music. I think I get a copyright strike. In 2029, Skynet started a war, and they were at the clubs. The clubbers were against humanity and the parties and the drugs and the guns, and we all we're just so stupid with our weapons and our Cirque du Soleil. How stupid were we to think that Cirque du Soleil would be around forever and fountains. Sent back a single Terminator to stop the terrorists from killing the terrorists. Wait, he's on the ground now. To kill the mother of the leader of the rebellion. Anyway, he's on the ground. What happened? Neil, I thought you were going to stop terrorism. And he woke up on the ground next to the wheel of the car with the door open. Back on the laptop. Back on the phone.
I've received your directions. The GPS directions.
Are we not gonna even bring up the fact that you were you were on the ground just a second ago, and then you just immediately go to your laptop, then your phone, and go, I got the directions. I received the GPS directions. Are we not even going to address that? Is that just you got fucking plastered last night in Las Vegas and woke up next to your Mercedes in the flooded desert with the fucking doors open and the satellites? Oh, Neil. Jesus Christ.
I've got to prepare for the attack diversions.
Attack diversions?
I've begun the actions in the other cities. In preparation.
So this is where it gets confusing. I'm going to let it play out for a little bit. This is the confusing part of the film. And I tried to explain this to Penny while I was on the podcast when I was explaining this film. And I don't get it. I don't think she got it, but that's just what happens in the film. Was that New York? Oh, I didn't even realize. Papa?
Old man, you don't look like a terrorist to me.
It's the future. It's the future Neil Breen sent back in time to stop the past Neil Breen from doing what he's doing. Obviously. He points a gun and then he immediately goes climbing up a rock. The tension is fucking killing me.
I was drawn to him. I felt I knew his spirit.
I don't understand any of that. What the fuck does that... What in God's name just happened? Like, none of this makes sense. He goes with a gun, finds an old man, looks like he's about to shoot him, then goes up. And the old man sits there. Then he goes up the fucking mountaintop, whatever, waits at the top. Then the old man stands up, falls on a rock, and very violently, apparently, hits his head on a rock by slipping on a rock. And then Neil comes down to comfort him. What? Was it any of us mean? He saved us all and transcended space and time to become one with the Holy Trinity. Obviously. Oh, and now he's dead. Oh, now he's dead as well. So he just died from trying to go. This is the same energy. This has the exact same energy as when you play those like really old or really like buggy, sorry, Todd, like a Bethesda game, right? Where the NPC just like doesn't look where they're going and then they just fall off a cliff and then they just go like, while in midair, say like I don't know, like one of their dialogues going, oh, nice day it is today. And then they just land on the ground. It takes about a second for them when they land on the ground to register that they're dead. So they just like fall off a cliff accidentally. They land on the ground. They're standing up for a minute and then they instantly go, ugh. It's got that same kind of fucking Bethesda fucking engine energy in a fucking film. I don't know how to describe it. Like, so there's a bug in the movie. Like, there's something wrong. Something needs to be fixed for this to work properly.
Come back again. Come back again.
Eagle. Yeah, sure.
I am your spirit.
Sure. It's like God. I already missed the old man. He was possibly my favorite character from this film. Creation engine. Yeah, the Breenius engine. The creation engine is based off a Neil Breen screenplay. And vice versa. Oh. Well, they are in like the middle of a desert where there's actually nothing to do. So it does feel like a Bethesda game anyway.
I am your spirit.
Oh no, I thought it was ba-dum ba-dum. Never mind.
I'm so alone.
I could just add this to the fucking movie. That'd make more sense. It's comedy. He's so alone. Oh yeah, and he woke up next to a car as well. Sorry. Keep waking up next to cars. Keep sleeping. It feels like he's going home with these cars. And help again. What's going on? Who's writing these help messages in blood on the cars? And why is Neil waking up on the side of next to a car? Every time.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Where are you?
How do we get here?
Have you learned the meaning of life?
So that his wife.
Mom. Is there life after death?
I can't.
Dad?
I can't.
Is there a heaven?
It just goes from one shot to the next.
Gotta know.
We are filled with love, and we are at peace.
No, he just looks just like his dad and mom. He's got his dad's hairline. Angela. You know what would have been the perfect shot for that? You know what would have been the perfect shot? Is that if the hand on the right went back, and when the hand came back, it just had a phone, just give him another phone, or like a can of tuna or something. I just thought that might have been funny, but it's meant to be a serious film, obviously. Do I know the Jesus game recently? Yes, I do. Yes.
No.
Can't wait. This is the Oscar nomination, this right here. And the award for best performance in a film that was written, directed, and starred you. And you didn't credit anyone else in the starting credits goes to. And editor. Sorry. Of course, it's Neil Breen's
I
editing.
need to know.
He needs to know. Is there life after death? Because that was the question he asked. So you got yourself... He's back here again. You got yourself like 2, maybe 3 movies in one. You got terrorism. you've got Neil Breen love story, and obviously a lot of films have a sub story, and they obviously have like a subplot story. You know, the deeper motivational elements of the character are revealed in sub stories. And then you've got like Neil himself, who I don't even know is a character. Anyway.
No, never mind.
Who's these guys?
The public perception of what we do for a living really constantly amazes me. They think all that we do is drive around and get caught up in spectacular car chases and huge buildings blowing up and wild gunfire and so on. That only happens in the movies and in TV. It really doesn't happen in real life. In real life, everything we do is done very silently, undercover, and electronically. The public never knows what we're doing. It's all done in very, very secret ways.
Who are you talking to? Isn't this the public? Who is this family's home that you've just walked in and sat on the dinner table and just gone, you know, all of our stuff we do is kind of secret, you know? Hope it's a co-op game. One player plays Jesus and the other player can play the apostle. So I don't know if that'd be good, but I don't know. You don't knock until you try it, I guess. It's never been done before, so it might be something unique. It could be the next, what they call, like, multiplayer slot games. You never know. I don't know who's this fucking family. I can't remember, at least. I don't know who this is.
Can I have some water, please?
Grandma, can I get it?
Yes.
I'll get it.
He just turns up at someone's house for lunch or dinner.
There is one we want to share with you. Our daughter Megan was just diagnosed with brain cancer.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh
Thank
no.
you.
Oh no.
No, thank you.
I didn't like you until I found out you had brain cancer. What Neil Breen said. Back in the desert, why not? Why not? Inspirational music, here we go. Now it's like Braveheart. Look at him trying to... What the fuck? Sorry. Can we just watch that again? This is just like... This is like borderline... Like, I understand you're trying to film a struggle here, but this is like borderline just ridiculous. He's emotionally struggling. Oh, sure. Okay. But... Just get your foot over. Neil, you're just moving your foot backward. There you go. You got it. There you go. Well done.
I've been given this incredible power. Tonight, I believe I...
Was it the daughter that had brain cancer? Yeah. And then he went, no, thank you.
Now I want to help you.
When he found out she had brain cancer. Yeah. So she had brain cancer.
To bring you back.
You're the one. You're the one.
No, thank you. You always wanted something incredible to be possible. Now here it is.
I got a theory.
No. Please. I'll always be here with you.
So my original theory was that that he went in, not back in time, but he was basically the little girl is her, but he somehow went back in time to see her as a little girl, and then he finds out she has brain cancer, and then that's why. Well, they met when they were 7, and maybe Neil Breen at 7 didn't know she had brain cancer. And then the old man is the Neil Breen another life where he's like sat in the middle of the desert, but he's so ridden with guilt about his dead wife that he just sits in the mountaintop and doesn't do anything. So I think it's him trying to connect the past and the present and the future together in that sense. Or he just added some random clips, which is entirely possible. Or just like random child A, random old man B, and just have Neil do some nice things for the people. Even though in the old man, he technically killed the old man. He technically murdered the old man. There are like possible, you know, possibly Neil is a murderer at this point.
Always. Save it.
We're 40 minutes in. We still got another fucking 45 minutes to go. We're about halfway. Maybe he's just, I'm not too sure. Well, I mean, it's Neil Breen. He can be anything. Can we get intermission? Don't worry, you're not going to miss much. Don't worry. Nothing really happens in any Neil Breen film until the last 20 minutes. Trust me, nothing. The plot doesn't go anywhere until the last 20 minutes. So you got time. Don't worry. He's just going to be doing this for the next 15, I think. Just he's going to be hitting the laptops. He's going to be pressing buttons. Something will happen. I can't remember exactly. Satellite. We still got the back in the car. There we go. See,
Filters are active.
the filters are active.
Proceed.
I think this is where. Well, this might be where it goes a bit
Confirmed.
confusing, even more confusing than it normally is. I think this is it. I don't know why we need any of this. Why do we need any of this footage? Any excuse to take his shirt off, honestly. Oh. No, I remember now.
There are so many things I wanted to do
Okay.
with you in my life,
I remember now.
but that's all gone now.
Yep. He's having a dream. We know. We know. You can cut from the shot. You can cut from the shot. You can cut from the shot.
It's me. Give me the president. Contact has been made.
See, we get loads of dialogue one instance, and then we get nothing. And then it's just like, the president. Contact has been made. Give me the president. So I think, so what I think, so he's got the wife in the body bag, or not the body bag, it's a body bag, I think, I guess, or like sleeping bag. So the dead wife is in the body bag, but I don't think Neil has that bag because we don't see it. Or none, do we at the start? I can't even remember the start. I can't remember if he's carrying around his dead wife everywhere he goes when he's eating tuna out of a fucking can and putting up satellites out the back of his... What is Neil doing, honestly? And I never call him by his actual his actual character name, because I never remember what his actual character names are. I just call him Neil in every film. Because it's... Every Neil Breen character is Neil Breen. Just the same character. They're all like this. There's no acting range. It's just Neil. That's all it is. Okay. Right, let's try to make sense of the rest of this plot before, even though we haven't made any sense of it so far. So, Dale's gone. Deal's gone down. Neil's what they call terrorist proven weapons. It gets exchanged for cocaine.
Airborne anthrax is lethal once inhaled. Be careful.
Anthrax. That's been on the ground for way too long as well. We're back to planes landing because we had to get some footage of them, but we got too much footage of it, so we definitely have to use that. Anthrax is on the ground. We're back in Las Vegas. Gotta get that stock footage in. Just make sure it's Las Vegas. Yep, you know Las Vegas? Have you heard of Las Vegas? Oh wait, why have I paused? Wait. What's happened? Whoa. 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 Why have I look weird? Nvidia. Nvidia? What have you done to me? Nvidia. Why make me... Why? Nvidia. Hang on. Nvidia. Why is Nvidia not working now? Our good partners at Nvidia have decided to break my camera completely now. To the point where it's not coming back on. Jesus Christ, hang on. Our good friends at Nvidia. What if I go back to like normal? There we go. There's me. Wait. No. Okay. Something's gone wrong. Something's gone wrong. Okay. Well, we're gonna sort this one out. Give me a second. I have no idea what's happened. It's definitely frozen. But I don't know why. Should we go in video broadcast again? Oh, hang on. God damn it, in video broadcast. I thought you were good. I thought you were good. No, don't show that. Oh my God. No, don't show. No, don't put your logo all over my fucking stream. Stop. Get your logo off my... Why is your logo entirely covering the entire screen? I have no idea why that's the case. Okay. Wait. Wait a minute. Get your logo... Why is your logo covering the entire screen? Hang on. You can sit there. Oh no. Okay. Just go. You go there. Hi, welcome back. My webcam has died. Which is good. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Okay, now I'm really tiny. Hang on. That's why it was full screen. Okay. We got this. There we go. Right, we're fine. We sorted it out. For some reason, our good friends at Nvidia decided it'd be a good idea to not make us watch Neil Breen. The Internet Archive and Nvidia are trying to make me stop watching the rest of this. It can't keep up with the processing power of the Neil Breen film. Is clearly what's going on. Okay. Shall we continue? We're halfway through. And to be honest, the credits last about 20 minutes, so we're definitely over halfway through. So, what happened? Anything that... Okay, so Anthrax... Neil did a deal with someone for Anthrax at the airport for one of his tubes that he makes, his blood tubes that kill the fish. And some of the anthrax got on the ground. That's the development of the storyline so far since you've been away. That's it. That's all we know. That's how much has happened. And also he's back in his car. That's also a big development. And also, have you heard it's Las Vegas? Have you heard what happens in Las Vegas? Why? They gamble. Bet you didn't know that. Oh. Bet you didn't know that. They gamble. Who would have known? Oh, this must be Las Vegas. The place where they gamble, right? Let's keep showing stock footage of Las Vegas things. Yeah, just... Yep. We're in Las Vegas, I guess. Yeah. It just goes on too long. And we're back to the car. The thing is, Neil didn't really have a camera. I don't think he had like a full-blown camera. If Neil can do a shortcut, he will. That's the best way to put it. Because that says a lot about what he does now with the green screen. And all his entire films are filmed in the green screen. So he thought, I don't even have to be on set anymore now. I can just get a green screen. He'll take a shortcut if he can. Stock footage, all this kind of stuff.
They may be wired.
Dialogue. Here we go.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. No damage.
Also, everyone who has like a close-up like dialogue has the same like blue sky background behind them like this. It's almost like they filmed the close-ups in entirely different places or had the same shot where they were just outside and they had a blue sky and they all filmed them in an hour of each other. She placed a bug on Neil's car. Oh no.
How are you?
Oh, this guy. This guy.
You haven't changed.
This guy is the only guy that's trying. But he's just because he's trying, but he's not very good. Let's put it that way. But at least he's trying. I think this guy might think this might be his big break. Being on a Neil Breen set, obviously, big break. But he's at least trying.
Keep walking. I don't like this. Very busy, as a matter of fact, with all the worldwide action.
Are you still on that quest? What are you looking for anyway?
The quest. Like
Tell
a
me about that quest.
Skyrim. Quest. It is like Bethesda.
This time?
It's a fucking Bethesda game.
Cryptography, hacking into a banking system, shutting down a power grid for a major city, cutting off the water system for half the country, hacking into the stock market, closing down a bank, fixing an election. It's all easy.
All easy.
Network-centric warfare.
All easy. I can do it in my sleep. Next to my car. Which is also my wife now.
You stay back.
You're a genius. The best. But you know that. No. This time, it's personal. An assassination. We want to kill someone. By killing their loved ones, we'll destroy their spirit, their heart, and hopefully, their organization.
Why don't you just destroy the organization then? Why do you have to go after the kids and the family? I know you say you destroy their spirit. But I don't think will the spirit bring down their entire organization? I don't understand that technique. Well, okay, fine. Okay, fine. Sorry. The Oscar goes to... Sorry. The Oscar goes... I thought there was blood splatter on her, not actually getting shot. Oh no, she's dead. Just one more time? One more time? Just want to see that reaction, sorry. Okay. No. Well, we got our Oscar nominee. Obviously. I don't know where she's filming from, and I don't know how if she's near. I don't know how they didn't hear a gunshot. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. There was some lady filming and a gunshot went off and then no one else heard it. And she's dead now.
I couldn't let them notice that I saw that diode being planted on my car.
He's too much of a genius. He fucking knew they would plant that shit on there. Because he's such a... he knows. He's just too good. You can't stop him. He's got no flaws, which makes this film very confusing. Because you're just watching almost like a documentary of a man who can do it all. No challenges, no hurdles, except the challenges of his wife who's dead and might be in a body bag that he's carrying around, which is questionable. Not too sure.
Here's $200. I want to borrow the car. I'll have it back in about an hour before they finish dinner.
Okay. I guess he can pay any concierge in Vegas $200 and they just give you someone else's car, I guess. Okay. Fair enough. Ooh, a Rolls Royce. Ooh, fancy. The fancy car hire that he did. Do we need any of this footage? Did we need any of that footage? Fucking, why is he painting the strawberry? Oh no, he's putting, okay, he's putting the needle with the biochemical weapon of mass destruction bigger than 9/11 in the strawberry. Okay. Remember, it killed the fish? It killed 7 fishes. 7 fishes died with that fucking chemical weapon. I mean, you could argue the whole movie is like, if you were to summarize this film into its main story beats, I honestly, genuinely think you could make the film about 15 minutes long, maybe even 10. It's got about 10 minutes of maybe plot lines. Like, it might not be a good plot line, but there's a plot line there. And then the rest of it is like either long, way too long shots, filler, lots and lots and lots of filler, or just nonsense. Just complete nonsense. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we're here. I don't know why we're going back. Reuse of same shots as well happen all the time. It's just, I just don't know. I just don't know how to describe. Again, Neil Breen. I don't know how to describe the films that he makes. That's why they're astonishing to me sometimes. So he's going to pick up, I remember this a little bit. He's going to pick up a couple from the wedding chapel. Because he has to do a mission. His mission now, he's actually doing a mission. The other stuff he was doing with the computers and stuff, that wasn't a mission. That was just him fucking around. He's now actually doing something that we can see properly. So this is him on a mission, being a super secret agent, millions of dollars. People pay him millions of dollars. He's the best of the best. He's the greatest man of all time. This is how he kills someone.
I'll be your driver.
Agent 46, Neil Breen. Here we go. Watch and learn. A master work. Okay, not suspicious. Little bit suspicious. Little bit suspicious, Neil. Just saying, you know, just don't give it away yet. Just don't have to look around. Don't have to be suspicious. Keep it cool, Neil.
I can't believe we did this. I've only known you for 2 days.
That's all it takes in Vegas. Why did you wait so long? Only in Las Vegas.
I can't believe this.
The car's not moving in this shot.
I need a drink.
Why? Oh.
Would you like some champagne?
Alan Rickman Hitman would be proud of this. They're not even eating the strawberry though.
Congratulations again. We'll be at the hotel in 10 minutes.
But he's not moving.
Feel well.
We couldn't film the Rolls Royce. It was too expensive to film it while Neil was driving it. This is before he had a green screen, remember? He does green screen the vehicle, you know, when he gets the green screen, but he didn't have a green screen at this point. This is why he wanted the green screen, so he didn't have to do still shots. He didn't have to do shots where he was not moving the car when it was meant to be that he was moving and driving the car. So he's dead. She's asleep?
What happened? Where am I?
You're in the same place you were a minute ago.
We're in Las Vegas. Hey, last night we went to the club, danced a lot, drank a lot, laughed a lot, had sex out by the fountains. Then we went down to the Strip and we got married. Hey, this is Las Vegas, baby.
Not the bad guy. Yeah, this is Neil Breen is the good guy of this film. Neil Breen is the main character. He's the one we are rooting for. He's the main protagonist. This is why it gets confusing, because you don't know if he's meant to be. I don't know if he's a good guy or not in this. He's getting helped into the boot. Maybe his strawberry was like not. Maybe his strawberry was more powerful than her strawberry. I don't really know. Or no, maybe because he only had one strawberry with him. Ah, so maybe that strawberry's with him. With the guy who's in the boot, who's not dead, who just wanted to have a lie down. You don't push a 160 to 180 pound guy into a boot. Well, he voluntarily kind of came with Neil to the boot in a way. He didn't have to really lift him, so he's probably all right.
What?
And now he's lied to this girl
Who are you?
who just got married to the guy who's in the boot.
You're married? What?
But she does forget everything, so maybe there was something in the strawberry.
I've got the package. Where do you want it delivered?
No, no, no. I want to be married to you. I do. But I can't move.
What do you mean I picked up the wrong couple? Shit. The other couple, my target, went to the lake?
Millions. The best of the best. The greatest. People pay him millions. He picked up the wrong fucking couple. I mean, it's very easily done. Now, that's what the couple actually looks like. Very similar looking, obviously. So it's very easy for Neil to get that wrong. So I don't blame him in this situation. Definitely not a bad guy. He may have potentially killed someone who wasn't even meant to be a target. So he's technically possibly just killed an innocent person who didn't do anything wrong.
I'll go find them. But I've changed my mind. Get out! Get out! The marriage is over. Get out! Here's your husband.
I don't know where he's laying them. We have no idea where. I thought it was the desert, like it's gone back to the desert to lay them out on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. It's not even worth at this point trying to figure out. That shot, that scene's over and done with. We move on. There's our couple. I think we already know. Yeah. I think Neil, again, greatest of all time.
They committed suicide. A suicide pact. They knew what was coming.
So they got married? They immediately got married and then waited for a chauffeur to pick them up and then kill themselves. Well, I guess there's some romantic way of saying, like, we want to get married before we do this in some sort of way, in some sort of fashion. But then someone's done the job for him already. So he went to kill them and then they already killed themselves. And he says they knew what was coming. So they technically did his job for him. They knew they were being killed or about to be killed, so they killed themselves instead. Okay. All right.
Track Sector 45. Now.
Welcome to stock footage. Again. Back asleep in the car again. No, now we're... So his wife is in the body, is in that bag. And then she turns into a skeleton. She wasn't a skeleton a few days ago, so I don't know how she's just... I got a feeling someone has replaced the wife with a fake skeleton. I'm not entirely sure. I can't remember. I don't think... Surely the wife hasn't turned into a skeleton after like a few days. I don't think...
Forgive me.
I don't
Make
think...
time stand still.
I don't know.
Thank you for loving me.
The real question is his wife alive or dead? And then he wakes up.
And waking up on the ground in a sweat.
His wife is dead.
So confused and
because he seems to wake up next to his car, or like he's asleep or whatever, and then wakes up next to his car after these dreams or whatever that's happening. So he's been carrying his dead wife in a body bag, or has he? This entire time, because there was a plastic skeleton inside of it. I don't know.
What I'm about to do.
Here we go. Plot. He's about to do something.
Oh, excuse me. Contact.
You know when you're walking down the street and you just kind of like accidentally put anthrax on someone's arm?
Me.
Sorry, go back a little bit more.
Oh, excuse me. Contact. contact.
He's the greatest. He's the greatest silent assassin
He'll be dead in 5 minutes.
of all time.
They can never be prepared for me.
You can just hear the guy in the background probably just going, "Hey, honey, I think someone put flour all over my arm." That guy over there who just walked past me.
They try.
Amber. Hi, this is Eric. Long time. How's business?
Very hot. There's a different convention in town every few days. And those out-of-state conventioneers know how to party. They keep us girls very busy.
I've got a job I want you to help me with. I'll pay you $100.
Only $100? Come on, baby.
It's a setup. No sex.
Sure, but I want to see you afterward.
It sounds like a voice changer.
Absolutely. I'll see you afterward.
He's got his entire elbow on the mouse pad or the space bar as well. He has no idea that he's just been hitting a load of white spaces.
Liar. Bastard.
This shot. Yeah, he likes to film like in segments. So we've seen this shot about 1 million times, but we've just seen like different... It's that same shot that he's had throughout the entire film when you want to get him driving but front view. It's that same shot, but just like different sections of when they shot it. But they all shot it at the same time. Oh, the Ferrari. Oh, this is another car he hired for the film. The old school Ferrari. I just remembered. Now, when I saw that, I was like, is the only reason he got to hire that is that because no one wanted to drive around in something that said "For Ferrari"? Was this the cheapest model that they had because no one wanted to drive around with a license plate that said "For Ferrari" instead of Ferrari because they accidentally spelt it wrong? Or he got these license plates because don't remember he's able to swap license plates earlier because of his job. Is that it? Did he make a mistake and this is how he thought Ferrari is spelled? I don't know. I kind of want it to be the second one. I think it might be the first. Not sure. Let's make.
I can steal any car.
He hired like the Bentley and all this kinds of, and he doesn't own them. He hired them. So I think he hired this because it was probably cheaper. It could be both. He could think that there's Ferrari and he hired it. And someone gave him a good deal on it.
Now, it's urgent. Don't ask how I found you. I know everything. That's more than the government knows.
I don't know why he had to get a Ferrari as well. I don't know. I don't know why he had to move. I don't know why he had to go into a new car. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. I'm losing my mind at this point. Just a natural cycle of watching a Neil Breen film. He's back in the car park that we're just in.
Isn't Vegas wonderful?
Oh god, the fake. The guy's fake tash and beard. The guy's... I didn't even realize I stopped at the right position. I don't think I've ever... Pardon me. I don't think I've ever seen a more convincing tash and beard combination than this guy. I think they've done an excellent job.
Certainly is.
So he hired the woman to distract this guy while he... Don't go any further than that because I have to get the Neil Breen face out. So he can do this and kill him in a Ferrari. And that's the job done. That's so expensive just to go through all that just to do that. To a guy who has the fakest beard and the fakest mustache I've ever seen in my life.
Great Ferrari. Who's your friend?
It was a oh no.
Holy shit, it's him! It's him!
Put your guns away. I've tranquilized him. He's not going anywhere. Friends of his knows that he's with me. I'm a marked man now. Let's go.
I thought he was already a marked man. Why was he hiding out in the desert?
They got her.
Oh.
Finally got to her. She's gone.
She's gone. She died.
The CIA has just lost a good agent.
Oh.
It's so easy for this terrorist chemical sale activity to happen in any town like this. The people around here are all transient tourists. They don't pay attention to what goes on around them. They're all preoccupied with seeing the sights and having a good time. They just disappear into the crowds.
I'm out of words at this point. Like, I've seen this film like 3 times now. 3, maybe 4. And every time I still don't know really what to say at this point. Because it just gets to the point where he's just like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it does have a plot line now. Like, things are moving. He's starting to do things. He's not just walking around in the desert, at least, and touching laptops and mobile phones. But we're now back in the desert.
This looks like a target of mine overseas, and it's only 5 miles outside of Vegas.
But he's going around killing people. At least there's some action. Action in quotations. But yes, this is something.
This is an anthrax dealer. We're going in for the buy. It's good for your resume. I'll help.
I don't know who he's talking to. Okay, so he's going to make a deal with the anthrax buyer.
Cover and make it appear that I'm helping these agents.
Because he made the deal with the anthrax guy earlier. So, remember when they didn't show Neil's face and the anthrax fell on the floor?
Confirmed.
I've got friends tracking them. Just in case.
From the Boeing 747. I got my friends with a Boeing 747 tracking them. Just in case. Never know. Ready for a gunfight? Here we go. Action scene. Here we go. Here we go. And cut. And cut. There we go.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
And cut. And cut. You can cut here, Neil. This is just a meeting between 5 fantastical minds. They're just shy. They don't know what to say to each other. Anyone?
It broke open. Run! Kill them. It went down. Your men did just fine. You should be very proud. Well done. Here's everything. I want you two to take credit for this bust. I don't want any part of it. Congratulations.
Where does he go?
He's on a quest. Don't ask, he's protected. From the very top, extremely top secret. Last month, we tried to use a drone aircraft to track him. He picked it up with his laptop, took control of it, crashed into the ground way before it even reached him. Millions up in smoke. He's done that many times before. So the orders up from the top is not to track him or follow him anymore. He's too smart for us. Magician.
He's just the best. He's just the best. And I think, if anything, this movie has proved exactly that. And now we come full circle with him climbing mountains again in his jeans, in his blue Levi's, and his black tank top. I mean, what more do you need to say? I think the evidence has shown how good Neil Breen is. He's the best. Jesus Christ.
I'm so confused and depressed at my double life. How did it get to this point? Where do I go from here? I've got so many questions. I need you. I need you.
I think she can just, he can talk to the dead as well. I think that's just what this is. He can talk to the dead.
I'm so glad you're here.
As well.
I've got so many questions. I'm so confused.
So are we. Oh, she really didn't want to kiss him there. That was a very side lip kiss.
To believe something extraordinary is possible.
That's a very side lip kiss. I don't think I've ever seen a side lip kiss before. But it's almost like a half kiss. It's almost like this one side of the lip is kissable while the other isn't. Or that, or Neil doesn't know how to kiss properly. Or they both don't know. I just, there's something odd about that kiss. And they did it twice.
Our love will never die. Even in death it will go on.
Okay. We're back in Vegas, everyone. Have you heard of Vegas? Have you seen Vegas? Have you seen this shit? He had 2 tigers in 2 movies. He has the last one we saw, yes, with that incredible scene. And he had it in, I think, Fateful Findings. There's a tiger, but he doesn't like fight it. It just is around, basically.
I've set up attack diversions at various targets around the world in preparation.
We're nearly done. We're nearly done with the film. Thank God.
Fires, subways, trains.
We're on the final home stretch.
Planes.
How's it going to end? Back on his laptop.
Begin the diversionary attacks to distract the military and the police from the main attack.
This is where it just gets a bit like,
I've got him on GPS.
I don't know.
There.
I don't really know how to describe the plot line or how this ends, really. It just sort of goes in a direction. In a direction that we've been in many times, which is most likely the desert. And him reloading a gun, and him typing on a laptop, and him looking at a phone, and then him looking at his dead wife. It's when he's got to put on the jacket, though. Oh, I think this is where he puts on the jacket, actually. Oh, yeah. I think this is where he put...
To disturb your lunch.
I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know.
I've been awarded every medal.
Remember he was awarded every medal? Because he already said this at the start of the film. Now he's just going to remind you again. Military service. Remember? All the badges he earned.
Joint service.
And he puts them on a
Armed Forces Medal.
Denim jacket.
Purple Heart.
The Purple Heart.
Heroic meritorious achievement.
He's got them all. Yeah. Iconic scene. Iconic scene.
The Bronze Star. The Medal for Gallantry in Action.
And you wouldn't even question without a shadow of doubt from what you've seen in this film so far that he definitely earned those medals and definitely didn't steal them from a charity shop.
And I've never been so proud of our troops. But I have no love to live for anymore.
And now the jacket comes off just immediately. I thought he was very proud of it, but it immediately came off. No, sorry, he's got to do some man work. He's got to fix them satellites. Make sure he gets all the sports channels. Got to make sure he gets all those channels. He's not paying. They're like, he's trying to get like piracy. He's not paying for cable. He's trying to make sure he gets all those channels. He should have stuck to this so much better than the Breen screen. I think the Breen screen is just even more tiring. Like, this is tiring to a point, but the Breen screen gets tiring real quick. But yes, yeah.
200 miles above the Earth. And knock out all electric power over a specific area for 1 month. Silently. And no one will know. It was me.
It's a long build up to this. Much longer than I thought it was. Have you heard of Vegas? Why did he keep the plane? I don't understand why he has plain stock footage. I don't. And then we just go back to this again.
Yes. No! That's impossible. How can that be? That's
Dilemma.
impossible.
Dilemmas. It can't be.
No.
No.
That can't be.
That can't be.
I cured her. I cured her.
OMG, you should watch Carousel.
No.
How do you know?
No.
Where is he?
Shadow Man.
Who is it?
Tuna Can's back. So she's back in the body bag, even though she was a skeleton. But now she's back in the body bag.
I can't go on with this. I can't go on with this. I'm an American. I'm an American. I love this country. My country.
And the Oscar goes to. Nothing's better than this. Nothing is better than this. Than Neil Breen screaming down a microphone going, down a mountain going, I'm American, I'm American. Screaming and running. Nothing will ever be better than this. Still going.
It's time to begin the attack.
Okay, we're finally going to get to the controversial ending. The absolute controversial child is in the car.
To us.
The controversial ending to this film is so controversial, I don't even know where to go with it.
Where did I go wrong?
I'm going to let it play. I think we're at the end. More or less. Yes, we got about 15 minutes left. So all this has been building up to this final conclusion. We've learned so much about our main character. He's still running. We've learned so much. Where does this bring us? He's emotionally damaged.
Forgive me. Forgive me. Make time stand still. Right now.
Forgive me.
Oh, he cut away before we could get some special effects, obviously. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Just like the real thing. So he's cutting into himself. He's got a tracker on him. He falls on the ground. They got the help me sign again. Remember on the start of the film, and 2 or 3 times during the film he'll wake up and it says help me on the side. And he looks at it and he's surprised by it.
I need help. What are you looking at? Someone I used to know.
And we're back to Vegas stock footage. If this doesn't make sense to you, I mean, I don't really know what to say.
We know who the Las Vegas connection is. I've arranged for you to meet him and do your job.
It's fairly straightforward. If you just follow the plot lines. Yep, we see it come with something on it. Yep.
They planted this. They know it's me.
So following it. Mr. Bones, yes. Remember in the bag?
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
That's similar vibes to the old man falling, slipping on a tiny rock and dying. Oh, he's healed. But that means... What does it mean? It means we have more laptops to play with. We have more special adventures to go on. We have more fish tuna cans to get through. More satellites to put up. More badges to earn on our denim jacket. Does this film outstay its welcome? You betcha. It probably should have ended about, I don't know, an hour and 20 minutes ago, if I'm being honest. But here we are.
The filters are active. Proceed. There is a meeting at 10 a.m. tomorrow regarding an imminent strike.
I don't know who's on the phone to. I think it's the CIA. I'm not even too sure.
I wanted to welcome all of you to Las Vegas again. You have nothing to worry about.
I'm not playing that sound effect. That's literally in it.
Have been taken to keep Las Vegas
I don't know where that's coming from.
and have a great time.
I think they're the men of Las Vegas is what I can describe them as. The lads. The lads of Las
Conversions
Vegas.
have begun. Las Vegas and the others won't know what the hell hit them.
We're getting there. We're getting there. It's such a long build-up, honestly. Oh my god.
To commit. It's starting now.
There's real all the footage, all related to the film. People checking in the bags, dogs, air traffic control. It's going somewhere. Neil asleep in the car again. Neil with his dead wife.
When I'm awake, I'm so alone.
See? It's showing like he's asleep, he's with his wife, and then when he's awake, he's so low, and he wakes outside of the car. I don't know how he gets outside the car when he wakes up, but either way.
Here I come. Now you'll be just as alone as I am.
This is such a long... I didn't realize how long of a build-up this ending is. It is the longest... It's like the intro. It's the longest build-up to an ending ever.
And I can't stop them now. But I can try to stop my main attack plan on Las Vegas. If it's not too late.
So, I mean, there's... I'm gonna let it play out. I'm gonna let this ending play out, and then have a brief discussion on this ending. Because it's got to go somewhere, right? It's got to go somewhere. It's got to have a meaning to it. It just feels like admin now. It just feels like we're just watching admin. So half the film is just admin, let's be honest. It's just admin the movie. Just watching a man at work.
I know I can stop this attack.
Now he's going to stop the attack.
What is he saying? Is he changing the codes? Has the plan changed?
Be quiet and listen. I'm calling all of you simultaneously by way of conference call. The FBI director, the CIA director, director of Homeland Security, and the senator.
We're all here.
Recording this call for the public record. You need to do what I'm going to tell you immediately to prevent a national catastrophe.
To prevent a national catastrophe.
How could this happen?
This event will force us to totally restructure our intelligence system.
These
event will,
I think we have a new Oscar nominee.
This event will force us to totally restructure our intelligence system.
These are just small distractions compared to what's going to happen to Las Vegas and others.
This is more than we could prepare for.
This is real footage, obviously. Like, as in, he just took footage from the news.
Go to code orange.
Go to code red.
Go to code red.
Prepare to evacuate the hotels on the Strip.
Who are they talking to?
Prepare to evacuate the hotels on the Las Vegas Strip.
Prepare to evacuate the hotels on the Strip.
They're all next to each other.
To evacuate the hotels.
This is how they're talking to one another. If they're right next in front of each other, this is how they are speaking to each other.
I've done all I can do to stop the attack. I hope this proves whose side I'm on, and that my loyalty is to my country.
So let me, because we're right at the end now, let me just explain what just happened, because it's very confusing, but it's very simple, but the main part of this is that Neil Breen has basically stopped terrorism. He stopped the big terrorism by making a bunch of little terrorism to distract away from the big. So basically, he has to make a little terrorism himself in Las Vegas and destroy buildings, as you saw, and all. He had to do the little terrorism so that the big terrorism wouldn't happen, and then that all the buildings would be evacuated. They'd have a reason to evacuate all the buildings in Las Vegas Strip, so that no one could die. But he still had to destroy and possibly kill people, destroy a bunch of buildings by doing a little bit of terrorism to stop the big terrorism from happening. Because he loves his country. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I don't think I need to explain it even more than that. But like that's it. It ends up with him, the good guy that he is throughout the entire film, that he has shown throughout the entire film, by making little bits of terrorism to stop the big terrorism happening. He made a couple of 9/11s to stop the big 9/11, or sorry, bigger than 9/11, as they said in the film, from happening, basically. That was the plan. And he did it all from his laptop and phones.
Where are you? Come with me.
Now back to the emotional points of his life. Here we go. She's not in the tuna can. He's trying to look for the rock thing. Remember? The shiny rock. He likes symbolism. He does another thing with rocks in Fateful Findings. Like, there's a thing with rocks. There's always a thing with rocks in his films. I don't know why. He's big into rocks.
I know they're coming for me.
Or gems.
I've got to get out of here.
But they're coming for him now.
I need your help now.
Because of the little terrorism that he did. To stop the big terrorism. So he needs the rock. Or the gem. To find her. Which he's going to do now. It's all simple stuff. Like, it's not that hard to explain. He's able to get up that hill. He fucking struggled earlier, didn't he? With the old man's back. The old man's The old man's not dead. Just briefly, we'll just let you know the old man's not dead.
Don't leave me. Don't leave. Come back. Please come back.
You went the wrong way.
I'm right here.
The good guy finally won. The good guy finally got the girl. Or did he? Or is she Bonesy McBonesy over here?
Remember when? It was you.
And he gets rid of the laptops because they ruined his life, obviously. Or did they? Or is he still a child? Or is he an adult? Or is he an adult looking at his child's self from the present into the past?
I'm sorry, but it had to be this way.
Oh no, he left himself. Oh no, he left himself in the desert. Or his younger self in the desert. He's leaving behind his past, guys. That's the metaphor. Even though he's searching for he's been searching for his past throughout the entire film, he's leaving the past behind. Or is he?
Thank you.
Because she's still...
For loving me.
She's in the back seat. Or is he going crazy? Am I going crazy? Are we all going crazy? We can end it here now, Neil. Anytime you want to end it now, Neil, will be a good time. 2001: A Space Odyssey, Cameron work with the boy. It's a master craftsman at his best, you know. Forgive him.
It had to be this way.
It had to be this way. He has said that about 10 times towards the end of this film. It had to be this way. Forgive me. This is how the film had to end. Forgive me. I had to end the film like this because I didn't really have an ending. And that, everyone, is finally Double Down. Now, please pay attention to the credits and the amount of times Neil Breen's name comes up. Directed by Neil Breen. Musical director Neil Breen. Editor Neil Breen. Production designer Neil Breen. Production manager Neil Breen. Casting Neil Breen. What else is Neil doing? Lighting, none. We didn't need lighting. We were in the middle of the fucking desert. We didn't have any... We didn't need it. Makeup and hair. We didn't even need any of that stuff. Locations, Neil Breen. Catering, Neil Breen. Neil Breen's providing the sandwiches and the tuna cans for everyone. Cast, Neil Breen. And the rest of them that we don't even mention. Because it's all about Neil Breen. Neil Breen. Neil Breen. It'll come up a little bit more, I think. Towards the end. I think he has a couple of more credits. Oh no, he has something kind of funny right at the very end that I just remembered. He has this message right at the very end of his credits. We've got insurance people. Thanks to the United States Department of the Interior, National Parks of Nevada. We kind of knew it was Nevada, but yes, pretty much Nevada. This motion picture is predicted under the laws of the United States. It definitely is. All persons, places, and conditions depicted are intended to be fictitious. Really, Neil? Really? 2005 Neil Breen. Oh, he doesn't have the crazy credit message at the end. Ah, maybe he does that in later films. I won't spoil that in case that pops up later down the line. That's Double Down. What a film. I even though that is my third time, I think it's about my third time watching that film. I still don't understand the plot. Like, I understand the plot in the sense of, like, it's trying to be somewhat like it's a man who's trying to forget his past love, but she's always there with him. But the film is just confused to really what to show. Like, it just feels like it has to show everything. Like, is it this? Is it that? Is it? It doesn't have like a consistent, like, no, he's come to terms with this. It is just like he's come to terms with this, or has he, or whatever. And I don't understand what's. I don't understand what it's trying to teach you by the end of it. Is it like it's best to forget the past and move on? Or is it, no, keep those memories alive and keep them with you until you die? It's sort of doing both at the same time. And I just don't think it works. I don't think you can do that. Neil, if I'm being honest, I don't think you can do that. I don't think that's possible. I don't know if you can put a message that can kind of contradict itself, both messages that kind of contradict themselves a little bit, in the same ending. You can't put ending A and ending B together and then kind of go, yeah, that'll work. It's like when he's showing, like, oh, it's like when he's showing it's Vegas, he has to make sure that you're 100% clear it's Vegas. Like, even if you already know it's Vegas, he's going to show you again that it's Vegas. Like, it's just, it's too much. It's too much. But I love it. It's great. And yes, he ends up being a terrorist himself who's trying to stop a bunch of terrorists. So he creates little terrorism to stop the big terrorism. Because obviously. Like, obviously. And he was the good guy the entire time. And all he did throughout the entire film was be a good guy. Including killing innocent people. And an old man who fucking slipped on a rock. I don't know. I think he does get better storytelling wise. He doesn't get hugely better, but he does get a bit more, like, you can kind of follow a little bit more what he's trying to say, like the morals of the story, a little bit more in the later films. I think this one, he just, because it was his first film, I think he just tried to put everything in, like everything. And it just comes out of, like, what is going on? Like, towards the end especially. It's like, what? I just lost. I've lost all meaning. But the film doesn't really even start until about an hour in. Like, it's just showing a bunch of things. And then an hour in, it goes, right, let's move the plot along. if there is a plot here. But yes, it's filled with so much stuff in it. I want him to remake Ben-Hur, Breen, A Clockwork Breen. They would be interesting, yeah. But no, he'd only do his original stuff. I don't think Neil is the type of guy he's too proud of his own stuff that he would never want to like do anyone else. That's why he writes, directs, and stars in his own stuff, because it's him. It's all about him. And the characters he plays are amazing. They're the best characters ever, the greatest hitman ever. They're everything. They're the best. He wants to be the lead star and the lead writer and the lead director and lead everything. So I don't know if he was to remake someone else's kind of like work, I don't think he'd do it. If he was given the opportunity, plus like a $10 million budget, I still think he'd say no. Unless you threw in a green screen. He might agree if you had a green screen. He might just. We'll have to come back to him either way. That has been Neil Breen's Double Down. The next in his line of work, I think, is I Am Here Now. Is his next film. I probably will end up watching it maybe somewhere down the line during moving out. It could be the next one we do. I don't know. I need to give myself a break from Neil Breen for a little bit at least, because I can't just... there's no way I could do a marathon of this. There's no way I could do it back to back to back to back. It would just send my brain into frenzy mode. That was a struggle even to watch that and get through that. But it was my 4th time doing it. So, either way. We'll see. Oh, God, look at the time. God, that movie is long. It feels longer than it actually is as well. I haven't got time to play Routine. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what I'll do. And this is breaking convention from schedule, but hey, we knew it was going to happen at some point. I will probably be live. Most likely, at some point on... Most likely. Oop, that's me. Most likely on Saturday at some point. It might even be the same time, 8 p.m. But I have some time on Saturday. And I do want to finish Routine. So I want to finish it this week because I got to get my schedule out for next week at the end of the week as well. So I need to get that done. So I want to get Routine done, complete, and everything. Saturday, I will do Routine. I will do Routine and I'll update on the Discord when exactly that will be, as soon as I can. But yeah, we'll do it on Saturday. I haven't got time, unfortunately. Sorry. I haven't got time, unfortunately. The movie went on way too long. It was an hour and a half. It felt like it was 2 hours and a half, honestly. But I will do on Saturday. Anyway, thank you very much for watching Moving Out with me. It's been a wonderful experience going through Neil Breen. Incredible writing technique, whatever you want to call it. I will be back on Saturday, as I said, and then back on Thursday. I will put out the schedule at the end of the week. We'll be doing some fun stuff, especially next week. Next Thursday is a return. Spoiler, is a return of a classic. It's a return of a classic stream that has been much requested. Annoyingly much requested. And we're going to bring it back next week. That's all I'm going to say. It's an old classic. But there'll be a lot of fun stuff to be had. Possibly some forfeits in there. We don't know. The last time I played this, I nearly died on stream. You probably know what this is. I probably won't do those things again, but we'll see. It might be something else that I might use. But we're bringing back a classic next Thursday. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you very much for watching. I shall see you very, very soon. Have a good rest of your week. And hopefully I'll see you on Saturday. And we'll finish routine. And maybe have a chit chat as well on Saturday. I've got time as well. Which I should do. Anyway. Bye. Thanks for watching, Breen. I'm not sorry. I kind of am sorry, but it was worth it, obviously. Bye.